Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Glowland. I hope your day is going well. You're in for another casual off the dome episode. I had like a bit of an idea of what I wanted to talk about this week, and then I totally changed my mind because of things going on the internet right now, and just like how my day has gone. So I just got back from the mall, and I had to like stop at Ulta to pick up. I ended up deciding to go back to my old oil cleanser because I think the new one that I was using might have immediately started making me like break out a little bit. Like my skin just like doesn't like it, and that happens to me a lot where I'll try a new product every once in a while, and sometimes my skin absolutely loves it, and other times I immediately like have some adverse reaction. I'm like, okay, well, I guess this is just not made for me. So I'll probably give that product to a friend who doesn't, whose skin doesn't hate them. I'll give it to somebody who, I don't know, who doesn't break out so easily. So yeah, I went to grab my old oil cleanser, and I was at Ulta, and there were a bunch of like preteens all over the store with like their parents and boyfriends and whatever. And I was like, oh my God, the like Sephora kids are at it again. And I did also like walk past Sephora later on, and it was, yeah, the same thing. And I literally a couple weeks ago went to Sephora to pick up like a singular concealer, and it was an absolute zoo. And it was just preteens everywhere and like little girls buying skincare and makeup and stuff. And I was like, what is going on? So today I was like, you know what? That's my next episode. I'm talking about this because this is just getting out of hand. So yeah, I'm just gonna ramble a bit, but I think it's been weird. It's been this new thing of like, because of like TikTok and everything, of course, a lot of little girls are getting into skincare and makeup a little bit earlier than generations before. I know I personally really didn't start wearing makeup. I think I mentioned in a past episode, I didn't start wearing makeup until like college, really. I wasn't allowed to wear it at school. It was like against the rules technically. Sometimes I'd be a bit of a rebel and just throw on like a bit of black eyeliner. And that was literally it. But I didn't wear foundation or concealer or blush or anything until college. And nowadays, like I mentioned before, I really just wear like mascara is my like daily makeup. And I went to Sephora that day, like I think it was like a month ago. And I mean, there were just so many like 10, 11, 12-year-old girls who were like, I need a new concealer. Like, oh, I need the new like Patrick Ta blush, or I need, whatever Drunk Elephant or like, Kate Somerville product. And I'm like, your skin is flawless. Your skin is literally perfect because you haven't even hit puberty yet. Your skin turnover rate is astronomical. I mean, it's ridiculous. Meanwhile, people older than you, people in their late 20s and early 30s are really starting to really see their skin turnover like slow down, and we're getting fine lines, and we need to like actively exfoliate and moisturize and like do all this stuff, and like we have actual dark circles to conceal. Unlike y'all middle schoolers who probably still get 8 to 10 hours of sleep per night, unless you're, staying up to watch TikToks, which they probably are. But yeah, I don't know. I just think it's kind of crazy. I don't really care about, whether girls are wearing makeup that much. It's, like if they want to get into it and that's their thing. Obviously, it's not like every little girl. I think a lot of people like to generalize TikTok trends and be like, all middle schoolers are now wearing, like the new House Labs concealer. And it's like, no, not every girl. Like, come on, like chill. we all knew how it was back in middle school. Like, there would be like the kids who did do every trendy thing ever, and the girls who like were super into One Direction and always had like the newest Jack Purcells or something. Like there are those kids, and then there's like everyone else who doesn't stay on top of trends. And it's at every age, there's people who are super into following trends and people who aren't. So I'm not going to pretend like every single child out there is like addicted to Drunk Elephant all of a sudden. Because they're not. It's probably just, like a subset of particularly trend-driven individuals, like Gen Alpha and Gen Z people. So it's not everyone or anything, but it is definitely much more of a thing than when I was their age, when I was your age. And so, yeah, I think it's a little bit crazy. I think I really wish that there wasn't, just like 9-year-olds trying to go viral on TikTok using like Glow Recipe, using things that have like all these exfoliating actives in them when they really don't need it. And it's like, there's no way to improve your skin further because you don't even like have pores. Like, like your skin isn't even, it's like still baby skin. And I just don't know if they like understand that. And I don't know the best way to sort of like de-influence and like de-consumer kids now. And I'm like, I don't know how to tell you this, but you really at that age just need to like, wear sunscreen if you're going outside, and like just like wash your face in general. Like you probably could just use bar soap and be fine. I mean, I don't really actually condone using bar soap on your face for anyone, but like they could, like they'd be fine. Their skin would be fine. So I don't know. It's just a thing I've been thinking about lately, because like my idea of makeup in middle school was truly just like a bit of eyeliner and like lip smackers. Like it was like not like I was like cherry chapstick, literally. Like it's got a bit of tint to it. Ooh, so cute. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know where we're going with that, as a society. But yeah, I know like for now, all of my listeners are like around my age, and we like really do, quote unquote need skincare products. Obviously nobody like actually like literally needs any of this. It's just like if you want to sort of take care of your skin, then you quote need all these products. But yeah, no, I'm just like, these kids literally don't need to do anything to their skin. And it's like, I can't believe they have managed to talk their parents into bankrolling like Sephora trips like that. Because even I, as an adult, am like, I'm not going to buy a new concealer unless I absolutely need it for some reason. Like I was in there buying that concealer because I literally only had my summer shade. and it was like actually like literally like a shade darker than my current skin tone. And I was like, yeah, I actually legitimately need to go and get a new one, so that if I, that night I needed to go to like a little like birthday dinner thing, and I was like, yeah, like if I'm gonna do my makeup tonight, I'm not going in with under eye concealer that's darker than my face. That's weird. So I went in and I snagged a lighter concealer, and that was the one thing I got. And there was like a girl who had to be maybe 11 years old in front of me with her mom and sisters in line, and she was just like, oh, and I really want to like get this concealer, and oh, I know I just got a new blush, but like what about this one? And her mom was like, you don't need this, you don't need that. And I was like, oh my God, like no, like this. And this little girl was wearing a full face of makeup, of course, and it looked cute. I like it came out great, good for her. But I was just like, girl, I well, you have a full face of makeup on to go shopping at Sephora on a Saturday. And I don't know, maybe someday she'll be a makeup artist. Like maybe that is literally her thing. I don't know. But it's just crazy to me that that's just like so much more the standard versus only 15 years ago. When, just like girls doing makeup. Like I still, at that time, it would be like me and my friends at like a sleepover or something would just like do a little extra like glitter or something, like we'd just like mess around. And then in like high school, people started to, really get more into it and have to cover up zits and stuff and their dark circles from studying for whatever SATs and finals and stuff. I don't miss senior year of high school at all. But all of that is, I'm saying all this just to sort of rant about the whole situation, and I hope everyone knows, like, I have always had the philosophy of like just buy less stuff, don't give in to all the marketing, and if you're like looking for a product for a specific purpose, then like you go and buy that product for that purpose. And like I'm like, if I need to hit a shipping minimum when I'm ordering stuff online, I'm not going to order just a bunch of random stuff. Like, no, I'm just going to order like 3 of my sunscreen because I know I'm going to need it anyway, And I'm like, that's the kind of bulk purchases I make. But I'm never like, oh, this product is trending, let me immediately add to cart, like Amazon 2-day ship that to my door. Like, no. I'm also like super anti-Amazon, so I actually don't shop on Amazon at all. I not that it's probably not that much better, but I basically buy all of my K-beauty at Yes Style, and then anything else that I can get that's like stateside, I get from Ulta and Sephora. Because I refuse to shop on Amazon, and there's so many fake products on Amazon. Anyways, that was a bit of a tangent, but yeah, I'm very much for like encouraging everyone to only buy things that they like, that will actually add to their routine, and things that like they actually quote unquote need, rather than just buying every single thing that seems cute and that TikTok says will give you back, the skin that you had at 10 years old. Because nothing will do that. Nothing's going to magically just give you glass skin all by itself. There's like a million things that go into having healthy skin. Getting whatever. Yesterday I saw this woman who did like a peel off collagen mask thing that made her skin look like super plump and glassy. And everybody in the comments is just like, okay, but like, let's be real. Like, wasn't your skin already like really good before you put that mask on? Like, didn't this basically just moisturize your skin a bunch or like hydrate your skin a bunch? Like, somebody who's coming from, a little further away from quote perfect skin, they're going to put that mask on and it's not going to magically clear up their skin and shrink their pores and like make their skin super plump. It'll help with all of that, but it's not going to do that on its own. And I don't know. I'm very like ingredient focused, and I'm very like, let's like pare things back more so than adding things in. So I went to Ulta today and bought one oil cleanser to replace the one that I just ran out of, because my other one that I started using did not work out for me. And that's okay. And I will use that for something else, or give it to someone. I like to, whenever an oil cleanser doesn't really work for my face, I'll use it to sometimes do like for my facial massages, or I use it to dissolve deodorant, because I use men's deodorant. Shout out to Old Spice. And that stuff, I cannot get it off with normal body wash, so I double cleanse my armpits a couple times a week to make sure that I don't just have like a buildup of deodorant under there, and to make it easier to shave my armpits. Great hack there. Because, you know, like, if you have, like, deodorant and then, like, you try to shave your armpits, like, you just get a bunch of deodorant in your razor and it's gross. Yeah, I hate that. So I double cleanse my armpits before I shave them. And I'm actually just getting my armpits completely lasered. And I guess, I don't know if anybody wants to hear about how that's been going. That's been a bit of a process. DM me or something and let me know. But yeah, so I'm still going to use the oil cleanser I had before. It's not just going to like, you know, be left to rot in like my bathroom somewhere. But you know, I'm just not going to use it like for my main double cleanse every night. And I just feel like that's a bit healthier of a relationship with like my skincare consumption. Cause I know if I let it get out of hand, like it can get out of hand. Like I already have a bajillion products. Like I don't need to buy every single one that trends and then end up just having this pile of stuff that's like expiring in the next 6 to 12 months. I just think that's kind of irresponsible. And I'm like more, every year I become more anti-consumerism and anti-capitalist. But yeah, thanks for listening, comrades. And I'm gonna end this here. And if you see a little girl at Sephora, I don't know, just let her go through her Sephora phase, I guess. 'Cause I don't think we're gonna talk any of them out of this. Nobody could talk me out of the stuff I was into in middle school, such as techno music. Oh, what a time. And I left that in middle school where it belongs. Anyways, thanks again for listening. I hope that I made you laugh at that one. Love you guys. Bye.